We are not stupid people. You say you are giving us a job. If you are giving me a job, obviously, if I'm going, I'm not going as a visitor. If you tell me that you are giving me a job, even if you do not say it verbatively, you don't tell me that I should assume, or your agent didn't tell me that it is. If you say work and pay, and you have given me a job, and I am going, obviously it is a work visa that I am going to get. And don't forget, that you people were doing YouTube videos, which I have records of all of them. Even if you have deleted them, I have records of them. So you people don't. Let's not go. Let's not.
No. Let me come.
We have. Well, no. Let me finish. Don't where you people sit on a panel and you say that work and pay. And I am like you are going to work. When you tell me I'm going to work, you don't expect to tell me that I'm going to work on a visit visa. Who works on a visit visa? In which country? Even here in Ghana, you cannot work on a visit visa. So you can't tell me that you are doing a visa for me, a visit visa for me to go and work. I'm sorry if you tell me that you are trying to insult my intelligence. If you tell me that you are doing a visit visa for me, you can't expect me to tell me that you have given me a job, or you have your people in Canada is giving me a job, and then you are going to apply for a visit visa for me. That makes no sense. If you've given me a job, if I have secured a job in Canada and then that means you are working on a work visa for me, not a visit visa, because you don't. Even if you are going and you are going to try and get an LMIA, you still even can't. At immigration, you cannot even go and tell the people that yes, you are going inside Canada to go and work. You can't. So you can't tell me that you have given me an offer, you have given me a job, and then you are going to apply for a visa. You're going to apply for a visit visa for me. It doesn't make any sense.
Odiamo kwaba eba visa nightmare jumedie so someone say jumedie we the educational platform ye the educating for efa akwentu ho ne ade na few days name de betu dwa say connection man be ISO do betu kwan na travel agent say ode betu kwan na wentimi anya ana say ebia wantwi bi na bia onte ho ase na usika kodima mayasonte na yenhwe kwan be fa so a onsa betimi aka usika ana say betimi ahwe na eyi atoye this week the say me kind me film holidays na ba gidi inti ye sister bi be komo owa homane so inti me go straight ahima with you. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Rod, may enko what has happened edena to eshasi saying yetio.
Okay, inti last year somewhere May June I came across a post on Instagram or DKB the Instagram so it's me who posted it was about work and pay, Canada work and pay. What he made me understand is that the company would recruit you. They have jobs in Canada. They are recruiting, and when they recruit you, they will take you to Canada to work. Whilst working, you'd be paying for it, which is they made us understand that they were going to pay for our tickets and everything. All we needed to do was to pay 20% of the whole amount. They'll do everything for us, and then they'll take us. Then we can start working. It's a 2-year work permit. So that's what they made me understand. That was on DKB's page. So I took the number and I called them, and truly, the owner of the company said yes, it was true, and he assigned me to a lady called Dorcas. I called Dorcas and she explained everything to me. It seemed reasonable because I think I'm a learned person. I won't just give my money to somebody who will just lie to me. Okay, so I went ahead. I went to do the registration. I did everything. I did the biometrics, everything. But after I did the biometrics, sometimes something doesn't really sit well with you. I think I called Dorcas and I beside Dorcas say, I did where Omoka say work and pay. When we went to do the biometrics, I saw the thing. It was, I think there's this code that is on the biometrics, like the number. It was V. So I asked her if she's sure that the thing was a work visa or was a visitor's visa. She was like, no, it's a work visa and they've taken people already. They've taken people there before. So I shouldn't worry about it. So it laid my mind to rest a bit. But you see, my mind was really always racing.
Of course.
It wasn't sitting well with me. So I was doing a lot of research. I was doing a lot of things. And personally, I'm somebody that I travel a lot. Okay. Anytime I do travel, I do my own application. So say Anchor, if I knew what these people were really up to, I would have done my own application. So I think a few weeks ago, was it? I think 2 months ago, after I spoke to them, I kept calling them, finding out how far, because it was over 6 months and I hadn't heard from them. I kept asking how far, how far, how far. So my agent called me one of the days and she told me that Kasi Unimbibi, Adiana Ba, call the people and ask them to give you your refusal letter. But she was telling me that everybody didn't get. So I should call the people and ask them for the letter. So I called them. When I called them, they asked me to come to the office. And they gave me a date to come. I told them that that day I called them was a Monday. I told them that Monday I wasn't going to go to work. So any other day would not be okay for me. So I was going to come that day. And she was like, fine, I should come. Apparently, Dorcas saw their fraud and she left the company. So she was going around telling some of the clients that she had that the people are fraudulent people and they should go and take their monies. So she was the one who told me that the thing has come. It has come months before. So I should go and make sure I go and take my letter. So I went there. When I went there, they said yes. They've refused it. They gave me the refusal letter. I asked for the refusal letter. I asked them that they should give me the information that they filled my application with, which the guy told me that he was going to send it. The guy sent, and then they said we had the contract. Per the contract, we're supposed to. I paid $2,000. So per the contract, if you do not get the visa, they are going to refund you 5,000 cedis. It was in the contract. We signed it.
Okay.
But then my problem at the end of the day was when I got the letter, I was refused a visit visa. And I'm like, no way. This is not what I signed up for. Because if it was for a visit visa, I know how to go about it and get a visit visa. Because it wouldn't be my first time. So how is it that we signed a contract for a job? You send me a job. You send me a contract for a job, and I gave me an acceptance that you have taken me in a company, and then now I'm coming for my refusal letter. It's not a work visa, but it's a visit visa. Like there's something that's not right here. So when I go home, I texted the guy that when am I getting my refund? He said I shouldn't worry, I'll get the refund in a month's time. I told them that when this thing happened, I came to their office and I paid in cash, in dollars. I was even ready to pay everything, but the lady told me, for some funny reasons, like the lady kept trying to stop me, but she was with the company, so she couldn't really tell me. She made me pay. She convinced me to pay just half. So I'm like, I paid in dollars and I paid then. I didn't come and give you small money. I paid everything. So why are you making me wait a month before I get the money? And he was like, they've put in the monies in things that they have to now take it out. They can't take it in bulk. So I should have time for them. I said, no problem. Because I also wanted to do some background things. So I just kept quiet. So after a month, I texted the guy again. I'm like, I haven't gotten my money yet. The 5,000, I've not gotten it yet. And you have already breached your contract with me. So pay me my my refund. He was like, no problem. In fact, the truth is that the day I said it, they paid the refund. But yet still, I am not satisfied because we had an agreement for a work visa. If it was a tourist visa, I know how to do a tourist visa. It won't be my first time. But for you to come and do a facade that you are giving people work, and then you are doing a work visa for people, then you later do a tourist visa for people. I just don't understand. And I didn't understand. And that is why I'm here. Because if we have signed a contract, if you come online and say, I am doing visas for people, obviously, people will come and ask, okay, so what kind of visa are you doing? But when you tell me you are doing work and pay, and you give me a job offer, and then you give me an acceptance letter that, like, I've signed a job offer and brought it to you, and then you do a visit visa for me, that's diabolical. Like, would imagine I'm not a child.
Yeah.
If I want a visitor's visa, I would have gone for a visitor's visa. So that's why I'm here today.
Right. I totally understand you because now, Mr. Dr. Nana Kwame Boateng, yem say una oda sa travel and tour no. And ne we me fro ne kasa say me no ebe kasa say yes interchange nasia. But I'm trying to call you, but it seems say ompeke. Me mpesa obe kasa bia ma the chance opportunity to express yourself. Ain't mesa try say me fro na wetimi journey conversation, because a lady, has a lot of questions. Because still now she feels she's been treated unfair, which I totally agree with her, because what it was states our contract and him say, okay, Canada work permit, where for work permit, ain't muko for juma, ain't we're going with a work contract. Na afi nipa ne behwe ni ma na afi ade no emba. Right. Ono afa ho kakra na otimi ekohwe ne portal ohun say the amo apply man no kra no, that is enye what is said into money you're interested but something totally different. Utimi contact a company ankasa travel and tour say even though they refunded you, which is fine, but basically they breached the contract. So basically it's like I'm gonna do seeking in Accra at the amount utimi ebisa will be, and I say utimi
ebisa. The day that they sent me the money, I told the guy that what they are doing is rather annoying me because they have breached the contract.
Yeah.
As soon as I said that same day they sent me the money. So they know that they themselves, the contract they gave to us, yes, they've breached it. They know it.
Right.
They know it.
I mean, we no kind to say I can yes on me kasakra bre but they will refund it. They will refund you 100%. They will refund you because some kind of CEO of that tour company the thing is na come person who situation because fine, I know say sometimes say ABA a nipa ni mu bi what a dealer traveling to nim bi wa e fa say bia akwentu na usually do ko shema bebe na empe questions bisa yes say bi on questions bisa sometimes crowd bisa questions na ye tiatia na akoy say wo ye hwehwani mu bisa no akoy bi say ye di ni anyama o de bi na pe na sa na akoy.
I used to ask a lot of questions too. My agent who is willing to talk,
yeah,
she used to call me Madam Questions because I would always ask. I would always go on Google. Bibi Chimaju is super. I'll go and check and I'll ask. Adewe, it doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me. I said to Obo, it would like we are working.
Yeah,
yeah. Until this morning, she was telling me that when she was working there, she didn't even know that it was a scam.
Right. But I remember say later the day, so okay, say what done for be so a victim.
Yeah.
Or bet me at the natural line so.
Yes, let me.
She said, "Oh, you're available." Ntitama o kanona I tell for muchi. I don't know. Say, because say na we joining here. The thing say yes, stay in the case. ɔno nkasa deɛ ɔtatu kwan me ne kasa kwan sɛ wakɔ UK koraa aba, but the thing is the reason why man nya interest in this I can say start traveling tour offer we am ɛyɛ no was say na amo ma contract kyɛ sɛ wokɔ Canada wokɔ yɛ adwuma ɛnti the money yɛ interested no because ɔkɔ with work permit na you know kita ne adwuma ɔkɔ adwuma so ɛda hɔ twɛn no. Now what really happened is kɔ wie akyire no Uncle Yesa, the contract na amo sane no and me Uncle Yesa. Internet some day amo the seeker and money back. But travel and turn and kasamo deal be say ye be man na ya amo sikebia amo de ma but no cry no na it has nothing to do with that. No just we no cry na something company na nkasa no they didn't do what they supposed to do. A difference say amo ye bibia ma na bia anko yi and then now say okay ade amo kasa mo yama no and na amo yama and na anko yi but we na bibi fufu cry na mo ye de ama no ntina basically no say amo refund ni sika nyina cry den e de ma no nti we na also on tiasia and ode aba ha nti no na enyo no kwan so na ye victim yem say na dan fo ba ko ka ho nti adekonti a me pese me see na dan fo nenu ma say because they were all related to the same travel and tour company and after so no me try say menya you know you kind of saying CEO no of that company no Mr. Dr. Boatin because when the kasa I sure me say or back platform so no be ni ho no but still na no me fra a boom on fa ain't you know me tie na danfo ne num asem ebia yen wie no na bia wa baline so say enti meko wa danfo ne ho I want to say right what you mean girl? Right. Many sister Akasa na or say also you went through the same process. Ain't you know na me pese me tie also side of the story. Ain't it be ya later no because the question say and then me me Dr. Boat and the kasa no or no pese or tre say more mobile no you because you were so eager to travel no you didn't really pay attention or even ask questions to the kind of offer that you have accepted. And you know, this is what he believes. You know, you guys didn't really ask questions, and you didn't really pay too much attention to the contract you were signing based on the type of offer amodemao. In terms of the offer, nana we expecting no, and yet nana amopo edemao because they can't even do that. Into no, because you who do kind of crap. Into I hope says a video we call out no mutia or bit me abe explaining things na fe no or the musica aiden amamo. But you be ditching into any problem. Into what the next saying me too.
Pacho me almost can say job offer. Job offer no into na me ya ade.
Right now when I'm here that time no. Now when I'm jomu na amusha na say job offer na say now I'm here.
Obi na e call.
Okay.
Ena one me sister kunu bon komo se o say ni say na ye say e ho ye fine omudi no kre na job offer bi na aba nti omo ma ye list ye wo forklift ye wo factory hand ye wo packaging ena me fa factory hand ena list no so no mo say factory hand no ubetua 30,000 for visa fee. Registration is 6,000. And I'm a two mona me PPR. A signy BPR. Betray no chromos on my email for job, you know, honum, and ye best sign ye. And no my date for me biometric. But for my DNA we Mati say Adiano yes, like a more say Madame for EDA, Madame for the feminine so when nti me ame ko na me share ko biso say anye bia me we no aba o say ye mbaaye na me si yo nti ade ne baaye no e no mo frɛ me so aba na menya e na me si yo nti me ko ho e na me si yo e na me nya me refusal letter nti mo ma me refusal letter e ne me IMM e na mo si yo nti me saka refusal letter e na me saka IMM na me kan na me si no me hwɛ ye ne aye no tourist e na me si no ade yi ma anya ne tourist. Even forms now more fellow no cra. I'm a ga, me cho say me a ga, ya cho a can. Address a me man wa use Edum Kumasi. Na me say Edum Kumasi say. And then say mo use ade ne tourist. And na baby a me ye adwuma. At least mo ye ade na baby a me ye adwuma na mo de ye. You should call me say at least bring a letter baby from your work showing say if you say ni. Na me de aba. Mo ama mbisa, mo ama ya ade no. Enti awo na me bisa ene kra na me friend na na no so oh no. Ade no ye ba be ye no. Yes say then ye be ye no tourist. Ye wi anam say no. They didn't say omo ankasa adre me. Enti de odi me nim de koye na me friend na me bisa ne say anye bia omo koye no. Ye ka tro mo say ne e be ye no o si there bi. E na me friend madam fu ya odi case yi ba ho no. Ono say ya anka hwe akere. It's because Papa ni say I know about them before. Nkofo ni nyina say yanka sa adro. It's been because say me tu 30,000. It's a refund ahi because yes anyway no ka say say ye nya say refund of 5,000. And I sign it. It's the one I'm because say I pay 30,000.
Wow.
So how much are they? Because me I pay 30,000, so they'll give me 10,000. I'm saying how 10,000 because they've reached the thing. Or say they'll give me 10. Pay 30,000. So I even asked, say, baby, did they even call to? So how did they do the thing? Because friends are minimal or my agent from agency. They will tell them, say, and they call them for them to bring out their statements, their way. And they even assure them, say, if they don't get it, they will give them back their money. But you did the same job offer. So why is it that you didn't do side job offer thing and you did it tourist? That's what I don't understand.
So let me ask you.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I wanted to say. Wow.
How did you get started from my company too? So what I told him, you hear from my lawyers, and he said okay.
Wow.
30,000.
Wow.
So they say, we people we didn't. Let me see. When I came, they didn't tell me. The lady didn't tell me. So I even called the lady. I was telling her, and she was like, "Uba, me catch on the do. Me buy one country. And no more me do me chikura buy a cramp. My from you say, ya country almost can't job. It is even pomo yen is out. Yeah, as individual, call us to help you even feel it.
Yeah.
You call me as individual because friends that did it at different places. They call them, those who have bank statement, they call them to bring their bank statement. I can even attach more things to it. So I don't know why they did that. So I was telling him, you didn't tell me that. He said, hey, we said it like the way our catcher will say, because we were blind, job offer, 80.
Yeah.
And those people, they said they didn't tell them.
Right. Into me bowl. 10,000 and you pay 30,000. So 30,000 Ghana cedis, is that right?
30,000 with registration fee of 6,000. You pay registration fee of 6,000 before you pay for the offer. 30,000. I even have the. Yes.
Wow. And most of more you apply my money in this office, you refuse to win.
Yeah, I'm sure because those I know, they refused them. About 4 or 5 people, they refused all of them.
Right. But can I ask you just a quick question? Because out of curiosity, Casey also says, if you have answered to this question, obia odi adanse say ya bia mo bi ma wono ohuma nipa ne ko mo ko ho ye no
okay.
So ono say we hu bi di odi menim ko ye no ono ne ka we hu bi obi a oko.
Okay, so time I started to suspect these people. No, I went on their YouTube page.
Right.
I really went through their YouTube page and I saw an interview they did with one young man. I took his name and I went to Facebook. That was last year. I went to Facebook and I went to search the guy. I saw the guy and I made him my friend. I was chatting with him. Then I later made him understand that I don't know him from anywhere, but I saw his video on these people's page, and I realized that they helped him get the visa. He was like, yes, he started the process, and then he brought it to them to do it for him. But so he was doubting them, started insulting them and all of that. So that's why he did the video to apologize to them. But he knows, I feel like the guy was a little scared to talk to me, but he said he knew people that they had the same offer. They went to Canada and they all sought for asylum. Even he himself, he went to seek for asylum there. Because I cannot bring his name out.
Yeah, okay, I
He
understand.
himself went to seek for asylum. This morning, I spoke to their former agents, and she told me the same thing. She said, "In Krofona, some Krofona say 80 people that got it before our batch, all of them, not even one, all of them went to seek for asylum because he had no jobs for them."
Mm-hmm.
He had no jobs for them. I'm trying to see if I can get the agent on, but I think her internet is off, so I'm unable to add it to the call. But she's really willing to talk because she was the agent that was she did
in
mine
charge
for
that
me.
day. Right.
So yes, she was in charge of some of us, our own. So anybody that she was in charge of is now calling her and putting all the heat on her, whilst the Nana Icing guy has put off his phone. He has even on his WhatsApp DP, he says he's out of the country, but I hear he's in Ghana. So people like people like Senna and people like Nana Boati you spoke to this morning are at the edge of the fire, and he the CEO or whatever is on no edum the phone. So what's the number so and or actually say we too kind, but he's in town.
Okay, right. I'm so also, and Nana.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you for joining. Nana, when we client I'm free office and by the owner it try tia I'm patch some say offer na I'm who yentia man by apply, which is the job offer no e ko wi tre no I'm who say enye no na ye apply mamu, they were actually giving a visa and enye no so na it made them to come for the offer. What kind of manager there? How does this situation come about? Say, obi beba for obi hu bibi no aba for that purpose. Na fe a traino you won't say acquire different purpose na mo money panel na amo I refund so they refund not accepting say be a amo fault into but they go based on the fact say okay this is how we're supposed to pay you into oh my 30,000 amount 10,000 also as a manager what drink share or as a means so HSM
Pacho me sika no kura me nje me fa me nje sika no
you mate o de ye man na answer mo situation na mo de buy no na ye hwe why na where the wadaroma.
All right. Good. I think here is evening.
Here is evening as well.
So, okay. Well, with their consent now, with Christiana, I think I spoke to her today. I think she called me today. And I spoke with her. With Cassandra too, I've spoken to her already. But their issue of probably we applying for a different visa type as to what they assume that should have been done. No. As I earlier said to them, no. You see, someone, I don't know who mentioned DKB made an introduction or made an advert for which he mentioned that it was a work permit, and they realized that it wasn't a work permit that was done on their behalf. No. You see, most of these applicants, they come through sub-agents. Okay. So the communicate, probably that was what I was saying, that there was a miscommunication or they couldn't understand the program that we were running. If doctors who attended to them should have probably told them that we're applying for a temporary residence visa, not a work permit. The application or the program is we apply for a temporary residence visa And if they could see on the offer that they got, beneath it, it was written job on arrival. Okay. So in there, we do a temporary residence visa. Then upon arrival, because as she said, it's work and pay. We were going to take care of their flight if the visa had gone through. Then upon arrival, we placed them. Then we deducted from their earnings. So that's the agreement. It's just unfortunate that they didn't get the program and they didn't get what we were applying for through the agent or the sub-agent who did the explanation for them before they subscribed to the package. Right. So that was a misunderstanding of what exactly we're going to do. That's why when we were going for the biometrics, she indicated that she saw a V. If the V, probably it means that it was a visitor's visa, or let's say a tourist or a conference. At that point in time, she could have asked questions, why a V? Okay, but that wasn't done. And as I said, they didn't get the communicate well. I think that's the miscommunication. That was it. Or they are even saying they were not even told at all. According to the names they mentioned, they initially mentioned Senna. Senna said they were briefed about it. Dorcas also claims same. So it's their words against the sub-agent's words that we told you. This one says we were not informed.
Right. But said now, okay, be earlier you said something. Say, Dorcas no informing Amo about the offer or the deal very well, and Dorcas was not or ye juma or ain't he say, me kobe be koya de na staff or ye juma or hono one yene juma ya. Does it also affect me getting my money back?
You see, initially I told you my boss had wanted to join and really address the issue. So I don't want to go into details because there was an agreement for which we assumed they read before agreeing to it. Okay. And in that agreement, all what I'm saying is in there. It is not new to them. Unless they say they didn't sign any agreement, they didn't see any form.
Casey, what agreement did you read? What was your agreement you read?
They gave us a job offer. They made us sign a job offer. The job offer, it didn't state that they were doing a visit visa for us. She didn't come. Please, we are all learned people here. Let's not try and twist words. We are not saying you didn't give us a job offer. You cannot tell me that if I apply to a job in a Canadian firm, I would have to apply for, or the firm will apply for a visit visa for me. It's like you telling me that I've gotten a study permit or I've gotten a school in Canada, then I'm going to apply for a visit visa and then go to Canada and go and change it into a study visa. It doesn't make any sense. We are not stupid people. You say you are giving us a job. If you are giving me a job, obviously if I'm going, I'm not going as a visitor. If you tell me that you are giving me a job, even if you do not say it verbatimly, you don't tell me that I should assume, or your agent didn't tell me that it is. If you say work and pay, and you have given me a job, and I am going, obviously it is a work visa that I am going to get. And don't forget that you people were doing YouTube videos, which I have records of all of them. Even if you have deleted them, I have records of them. So you people let's not go. Let's not.
No. You see, let me come.
We have. Well, no. Let me finish. Where you people sit on a panel and you say that work and pay and I am like you're going to work. When you tell me I'm going to work, you don't expect to tell me that I'm going to work on a visit visa. Who works on a visit visa? In which country? Even here in Ghana, you cannot work on a visit visa. So you can't tell me that you are doing a visa for me, a visit visa for me to go and work. I'm sorry if you tell me that you are trying to insult my intelligence. If you tell me that you are doing a visit visa for me, you can't expect me to tell me that you have given me a job, or you have your people in Canada has given me a job, and then you are going to apply for a visit visa for me. That makes no sense. If you've given me a job, if I have secured a job in Canada and
then that means you are working on a work visa for me, not a visit visa, because you don't, even if you are going and you are going to try and get an LMIA, you still even can't, at immigration, you cannot even go and tell the people that yes, you are going inside Canada to go and work. You can't. So you can't tell me that you have given me an offer, you have given me a job, and then you are going to apply for a visa, you're going to apply for a visit visa for me. It doesn't make any sense. So please, let's not insult anybody's intelligence here. The facts, let's speak the facts. Don't try and use English to work your way out around it or out of it. Please.
Right. Nana, ultimately say they were not they were not told the truth.
Let me you see how she is how she's speaking. I don't think I'm using intelligence to downplay on anybody's thing or whatever. I'm just telling you that this was what should have been done, and this has been the policy. With the effect that we did adverts, we did whatever promo on TV, does not just oppose the fact that now we all know that in Canada, as it stands now, legally, a visitor is not supposed to work until your visitor status has been changed. Right.
Absolutely.
Now, if you want to work in Canada or a direct work permit from any of, let's say, Africa or outside Canada, then you need an LMIA document or an LMIA job offer that you can use the LMIA to apply for a direct work. Okay. Now, I think the discrepancy here is that because a job offer was attached to whether we would give you or we would assist you in getting this particular job, A, B, C, D. The conclusion most of them had is that we're going to do a work permit or a direct work permit for them. Okay. And I'm saying that in detailing the program to them, the agents or whoever, the correspondent to whom that these people met, are saying they informed them that the policy is we are applying for a temporary resident visa. That is the visitors.
Are you sure Dorcas is saying that? Are you sure? Because Dorcas is going to come on this call. Are you sure?
Please, madam, you see, I am explaining the company's position to you. If Senna said, I spoke with Senna, according to Senna's words, she told you. You are saying she didn't.
I've never had any business with Senna. I never had any business with Senna.
I'm coming. There's one person who. There are two people on the line.
Yeah,
one
I dealt
with
with
Senna.
I told you
so
this.
if I'm making reference to Senna, don't say.
That.
I'm coming, madam. Please hold on a minute. So the point I'm trying to say is that this is the policy of the company, and you are saying that you were not informed about the program that was being undertaken. Besides that, we have secured visas for people on that same program to which you have seen or you saw DKB advertise same. Okay, we have our ways and means of whatever, strategy that we used in getting them job upon arrival. I cannot come and tell you we do A, B, C, D here. I'm not sure you are saying that DKB didn't show a visa or we haven't secured visas for people that they are in Canada as we speak now on our program. That is not the case.
Fact that you secured them. And I can also attest to the fact that all of the people, see, I've done my research before I'm doing this, all of the people that you people gave them, they went to seek for. And I can put people on the call. See, I did everything before I got to where I'm getting now. I have done my background before I'm here today. I can put people on the call that when they went,
hold on.
You these guys.
You see, I think the line dropped a bit. I didn't get your portion, but I heard asylum here. When you're on a temporary residence visa, when you get to the point of entry, definitely there's going to be one or two questions that will be asked. Okay, if you choose or if you find yourself wanting and you seek for asylum, it does not mean we didn't secure you the visa. I getting the point here. If you had gotten the visa, or if the process had gone through and you had gotten the visa, it's become our onus to make sure that whatever the contract or the agreement continues, the rest will lie on us. I can also prove to you people that we have gotten there who are working under our program. We are not going to get it 100%.
Yeah,
so
but
if
it was
at a point in time we don't get it,
The
if
person
we
that I
don't get
spoke
it,
to, the person I spoke to, when the person got there, the person became stranded. Didn't have
mind
any
dear,
hope. You.
mind dear, mind dear, mind dear, mind dear,
Let me talk.
mind
When
dear.
you were saying,
What,
I didn't
I
interrupt
think
you.
I was
I
talking before you
interrupt.
came in.
Okay,
You
you
said
continue.
you spoke to someone who got there and got stranded. You see, we have a program. Are you saying
Not
that?
because
Oh,
he
I'm
got to
coming.
the
I'm
point of
coming.
entry and couldn't enter, but entered, and you people just didn't have any work for him. And people are just in Canada and they're stranded. Most of them, almost all, have
but Nana,
already.
it me ban
the
it me
person,
ban say mutimi work permit mobi, but the work is actually not there, and people get stranded when they arrive because a difference say they know the situation,
you
but
see, I think let me speak to this. She says that there's someone who got there and the person is stranded.
yeah.
The person got there under our ticket and the person didn't revert to us that he or she is stranded over there, because we have someone in Canada who receive whoever goes there. Until you decide to go on your own way, then that one you're on your own, because we have someone there, a correspondent there. As I speak to you today, whoever goes there, he's the one who picks them from the airport to the apartment. So if you get there and probably you feel that now I've gotten there, I want to be on my own, or probably we are saying that okay, there's an accommodation you are supposed to pay maybe a dime or two, and you say, oh, I'm not paying. I know someone here, and you leave the company's program and you're on your own. The person probably is not telling you the full story, because ask the person when he or she goes to Canada, was he picked up by who, to where, and until when did the person find himself? You see, sometimes the clients that we deal with, they feel that now you have gotten them or you have secured them whatever they wanted. They get there, they try to do things on their own. And if you are trying not to go by what has been agreed on, to be on your own. It will never be possible that whoever all those that we have sent to Canada are stranded. How?
Right.
We have
Nana,
people there too who are not stranded.
true. Nana intimi bo. Inti say, "Ode yenka amu situation na mo de buy no." Say, amu situation na they are not happy about it, and they say, what they came in for wasn't what they actually got back. In that way, no, amu feel say company ne kra no a breach amu contract, so amu follow amu contract through. Normally in that situation, no, they supposed to get their money back. What do you saying?
You see the fact, yeah, almost concern almost raising.
Yeah.
I think when I don't know whether Cassandra or whatever came to the office, I explained just as I'm explaining here to her that this is the program. This has been the company's position all this while. All visas that you saw, or all visas that were advertised, or whoever has gone to Canada went through the same program. We don't apply for direct work permit, because securing an LMI
You did
for
not say that,
sub-jobs.
because I did not know as at that time that it
Yes,
was a
I get
visa.
you. I understand.
You did not tell me.
I understand. I
So
understand you are
don't
saying
say
that
that
you
you told
didn't.
me, please.
So people.
No, I'm saying I'm not saying I told you, because you didn't meet me one-on-one. I'm saying that this is the policy. So if you are saying you didn't know, you had no idea about it, then your agent or whoever correspondent or whoever attended to you says that this person was informed about the program. There was this person, I don't know if it is Christiana. According to the correspondent, you came through someone we had assisted to US or so, and the person gave you the information needed before you came to the office. Is that right?
I
So
called
I'm
them
coming.
and
I'm coming. Let me. So the person we assisted to the US was the one who gave you the information about what we do, and that brought you to the office. So when you came, it was like you were pre-informed about the program before you came. And I don't know, there was another person who attended to you before you commenced or you started the program. And we did it for you.
I dealt with.
According to you dealt with.
Yeah.
Then we did the thing for you. So you see, we would assume, or we assume through which you came from, gave you the information that you needed.
I said
When you
I
met
was not
another
giving that
correspondent,
information. I told Senna I was not giving that information.
So basically, no,
I told you,
yeah, they've been misled.
you were
Basically,
not told.
they've been
Why are they
misled.
lying now?
yeah, they've been misled because the information that workers said they were supposed to know. No, they say Amudi Yauche say they were not being told. Say what
You
home.
Why
see,
would I come and make all of this?
aside, you see,
You have even
aside,
put the 30,000 in my
Oh.
account.
aside,
Why can't I put the 30,000 in my account and do it myself?
my dear, you see,
Oh.
sometimes when things go wrong and you say, why can't I put it in my account and do it myself? There is no
Don't
guarantee that
because
you putting it in your account
that
and
is
doing
fine,
it
but
yourself
we
means
would
you're
have
going
kept
to
our
get it
money.
right.
That's
My
now
money
you
will
are
be
telling us. Exactly.
All
So
right.
when you say
No
that,
problem.
I don't agree with you. I do not agree with you because Dorcas didn't tell me anything. And then, as I told you, I was always glued to that's your program you used to do at MPTV. I was always watching. I have videos of it, and I thank God that I kept those videos because I realized that you guys have deleted all the videos. If you didn't have any bad intentions,
Which
why are all
videos?
the videos off the page? No problem.
Which
I have the
videos, please?
you people come and sit down and say work and pay and then this and that we have given you
You
jobs
see,
as soon as
you
you
see
get there
that's
and are you
you
trying
see
to tell me
you see
are you trying to wait
that's
I'm
what I'm
coming
saying.
home
That when we
please
say
let me finish
when we said the work and pay,
let me finish
you
please let me finish
right?
you
You
are
can talk,
saying
please.
that when we get there you are going to change it to LMIU please is it in the contract did you let us
Is that
know
we said what?
you said when we get there you are going to change it into a work visa did you let us know that you cannot tell my friend that before she
is
goes to
that
people that have already been already know what the company is about. You expect the people to explain that to your clients when you people have a responsibility to explain it to the client for the client to understand. This lady didn't know anything. I didn't know anything till I got the response. I spoke to after I came back. I spoke to Dorcas, and I'm like, Dorcas, I didn't know AV. We are sure. She says it is like that. And yes, she in California, and at this and that and that and that. Till she left the place, and I started.
Madam Cassandra,
But you see, at the end of the day, she
you
was
said
a worker.
after your
At the end
biometrics
of
that
your
you came,
day, at the end
you
of
saw
the
there
day,
was a
she's a
V
worker.
or the
So liability is on you still, please. Liability is on you still. It's up to you to teach your client your workers how to do the job and to be on top of their job. Do you get? So if you tell me now
you
that
said when you came you realized it was a V
yes,
and
I spoke to my
and
client. I spoke to my
you
my
spoke
my
to
my
agent.
yes, I spoke to her and she was like,
So
no, it's the
I'm
same thing.
coming. So when you spoke to Dorcas that you realized that on the biometrics it was a V, and she told you that that is how it's being done, and it's about getting the visa, right?
No. She told me it's the same work thing. She told me it's the same work thing. So I just let it go. I let it slide because I was asking Dorcas so many questions. After the do time, be my friend poor on fa because I say offer madam questions because the bitch I been pay na mako bisano. And I was always constantly watching you people because I wanted to understand what was going on. But you people always constantly kept saying that it is a work visa. It is a work visa. If you tell me work and pay,
I don't. You see, you said we constantly said it was a work visa. It was a work visa.
Yes. You also never said it was a visit visa. Do you get? You never said it was a visit visa. So if you are telling me that you people assume that I would know, then I am assuming that this is a work visa. We can't go it like that. We can take it like that.
No problem.
Right. Nana, in this situation, what do we do? What do we do? Because they feel say the contract they signed wasn't respected itself because company Nagasa didn't follow up the contract, and she say yeah, I'm on in that situation,
No,
they
the
say
company, the company has not defaulted. You see, aside there is a first agreement. There is one for which they read about the terms and conditions of the program, not the offer they received. There was one that they had terms and conditions
right,
that was being signed.
right,
In the terms and conditions, in any case, if there is any discrepancy, the what do you call it? The roadmap to addressing that is laid there. Okay. So if they are saying that they knew nothing about it, they were oblivious of the fact that we're going to apply for a temporary residence visa and assist them on arrival,
right.
then I would entreat them to then activate whatever what do you call it, the terms or the agreement had been all this while.
Right. So you still stand, say they know what they were applying for.
Of course, yes.
But they said they were not told. They said they were not told.
And
but before Nana, how do you I mean also one can say they didn't come to you directly. So it could be say they were not told by whoever was supposed to get that information. In another way, they have been misled because the right information wasn't given to them. Say they know what they're signing for. Now our faces said you were not there because they didn't come to you directly there. Now you say, in another way you can't say they are lying for what they are saying.
No, the fact what the point to the fact that they didn't come to me directly is we have in every organization there is an hierarchy. You understand?
Absolutely.
We have sub agents. There are people that they are not even agents, but because they've applied through us before they've gotten it, they sometimes refer people. Okay. Now, some that they come to the office. Whenever you come to the office, if you come to the office, we'll give you to an agent, or we have internal agent and external agents. We give you to an agent, or there's an agent that you have to fall on, who explains the programs to you. If you agree and you understand before you take action, okay. Now, when we start with application, the moment you've signed or you've agreed to the terms and conditions, we conclusively believe that you understood whatever we are doing for you. Now, with respect to their case that they didn't know anything, they just knew we're going to do work and pay for them, and unfortunately they didn't get a visa. Now they've realized that it was a visitor's visa that we did for them, and so for that they think that we didn't apply for the correct visa for them. In their case, we are also saying that the moment you append your signature to the terms and conditions and to the program, we think that you understood what you were doing or what the program was all about. If you are saying you watched our program, it is not in our program, any of our program, that we give you a direct work permit from here. You can prove me otherwise. In any of the programs that we say we apply for a direct work permit, it is not stated anywhere. Okay. So the fact that we say, let's say, for example, we tell you that we're going to assist you or we're going to give you a job. They conclusively think that because we are saying we're going to give you a job means that we are applying for a direct work permit. And the answer is no.
But as a company,
I'm coming.
That you are making people why is it that you do not make it plain to the people, but you make it vague to take people's money? That is fraud. If you don't make it plain, you have to make the thing plain. But if you are doing it the way
Madam Cassandra, if you had gotten the visa and we had continued with the program, would you have just concluded that we frauded
Do you think that if you got me a visit visa, I was going to travel with it to go and do what? To go and seek for asylum? Was that the reason why I came?
All right.
So that's the reason why I came. So it would have been the same thing.
Mr. Henry.
That is
Mr.
not
Boateng.
why
I think what she's saying is that even if we had gotten her the visa and delivered on whatever we promised, she still wouldn't. I don't think maybe she wants us to.
Oh no!
Because,
yeah, I mean, she's talking about the visit visa.
Because Mr. Henry, this same program we are running, you see, in every what do you call it, organization, I cannot come here and tell you we have ABC connection. That is why we can do this. We have people, we have taken them through the same program, and they are there. I can refer you to them one by one.
You see, my problem with all of this, guys.
Your issue is that you didn't know the program we were doing.
If you have told me,
you didn't understand how we're going to go about it.
Don't say if I didn't understand. If I was communicated to, I was not communicated to that this was what you were doing. But if you communicated to me, I wouldn't have wasted all of that money for just that. I don't know if you are getting what I mean. Because this is not the first time I've tried something like that. And I've tried it and I have achieved it by my own self. So if it is just this, I would have done it by myself. But because you attached that to it, that was the only reason why I joined the program. So if now I come and realize that is not even it, I don't expect you I won't be coming here and be smiling. I won't be happy. Do you understand? I pay all of that money, like $2,500 for that. How? It doesn't even make any sense to me. I could have put it in my account and done it myself. But
that's my problem.
With what you said, with what you people said, that is the reason why I paid for it. Because I've been outside the country before and I know that you cannot just go and use a visitor's visa and go and work in somebody's country. It doesn't work like that. And it's not even a convenient thing to do. So if you now tell me that you are going to give me a work visa or you are taking me outside to work, let's even take the work visa out. If you tell me that you are taking me outside to work, nobody works with a visit visa. If people do it, I won't do it. I'm not stupid. I won't do that. So please, if you are what you are right, saying, so, it's like
a complication because Banana Kwame say people can go through you guys and to Canada with a visit visa, and then they are able to work with it, or you're able to offer them a job.
Mr. Henry, Canada made there was an immigration, if I'm not mistaken, about I think last year, I think around the COVID time. Okay, I've said that legally with a visitor's visa.
Hello, Etio.
Yeah, legally with a visitor's visa, you are not permitted to work in Canada. She made a claim that nobody uses visitor's visa to work anywhere on this planet and so on and so forth. Are you trying to tell me that all persons from all countries who are working legally here in other countries now entered with a direct work permit? It cannot be so. But I'm not here to tell you how we go about ours. It is possible to convert a visitor's visa into a work.
What you're saying, I get it. It is possible. But what it communicated to me? Yes, it's possible. I'm not disputing that fact. I think we are just running around circles. We are saying that yes, it is possible. LMI, it is possible, but is that what was communicated to me in my case, not in somebody's case, in Christy's case, not in any other person's case? That's what I'm talking about. In my case, did you communicate?
In your case, the agent who dealt with you says that the program was fairly communicated to you about the models of how we operate.
Dorcas has not said that she communicated anything to me. She has not said it. Don't pin it on the girl. I'm trying to get her on the call, but I don't know, her internet is off. Don't pin it on the girl. She hasn't said anything. Maybe Senna said it too about Christy, but to me personally, no, that hasn't said anything. So please don't pin it on him.
Mr. Henry said he was not told. And you are telling me Senna said he told Mr. Richard.
You see, if somebody brought somebody to your company, you don't expect the person that brought the person to the company to give the person the guidelines and then whatever contract, whatever to your client. You see the people that tell you that.
Right. The thing is, we will end up going circle in circle in circle. And
we are just going in circle.
Yeah, I know because you know, I know where you guys are coming from, and I know where you know, Nana Boate is coming from, and you all are trying to get your messages across, you know. But you know, it's been cross and cross and cross. But basically, you're all saying the same thing. And basically, you know, Nana Kwame, the bottom line is say you know, Nana Boate, sorry. The bottom line is they feel what offer they saw that made them to come and you know do the application, you know, and that was not what they got, because they found out what they were given, you know, they were told, you know, was actually totally something different that they have no idea about it, because it can visit this and they know how to go about it, but because this one comes with a job, you know, that makes them to be interested about it. Now, whether you know, they were told or they were not told, or whoever agent guide them, the bottom line is they feel you know, they've been deceived, and that is why till now, I mean, they are still not satisfied. In by the time now, say nipano or the yaw ben nantisa and no hasi, and then the casa platform so if your chakrano or nam baby, you know, because nipano the yaw because of Felice, they've been deceived. And now, the amo kind of mean said they've been deceived. It be not necessary say be Nanabuati, it be you direct, because but those that led them there, no, and whatever it was meant for them to sign, no, it wasn't basically what was, you know, actually main thing that was offered for them. And you know, how do we go from here? How did they get their money back? Or is there any compensation? Because we say I know they can. So they say, would we a bit me a kama ni panaveti? I said, your all show criteria. I say, oh, ABS agent for a I'm you good because the we are money by a year no a month of a year, you know. Fairly satisfied, even though no say connection there, any fa, but a money pen who say at least or call the right place. I could try. So I say, you know, and we say, you know, education ma or be on so OT, especially wo more ya or de ma, you know, your sisters menu, very important. So that's it. How do we go from here? The bottom line, how do we go from here?
I wouldn't like to talk much. I will arrange a meeting with them, with the boss himself.
Okay.
Next week at the office, if they have time, they should come. And as the stands now is a refund that we can do. But as to how much, they should come and I think meet him and let's sit down and let's trash it out.
Thank you very much. That's what we want to hear. Into Christina and Casey, and what Dr. Boateng Kaedo. Let's do it at here says no. Into Obama mo call my appointment, Mako share. The BCBiano, Monsieur Mama Visa Nightmare, yes, so Yasonte. Na yenko to ye. Na at the end of the day, no, you know, Obiatin and one say, na yes, obi the yaw and nam baby, or chano nam ha, no nam ha, because on tin and one say. So I say, na ye for yenko to ye. I feel say, the awakano, I think is fair. And I'm only menyadring.
Yeah. We all want to have this thing, do it peacefully. Everybody go their way.
Right.
And, you know, we'll be expecting their call.
Right.
Come to the office.
Right. Into the monko senior mokano or before no mama point and mako into Mr. Boateng so meda was say ye to ins afro, you know, I don't say why busy but also nyadaji ebae, and also check the type of you know, company you have, ain't you know, better was bebre Casey and Christina they be Sibiano more so my update, you know, because say amu ye the amu say amu ya I see the two drama, you know, a TFO who say oh company way, you know, they actually did it, you know. Ain't you say be a baby say will be juma na bisa, but when people also do the right thing, we have to say it, and we have to say it on air for people to know, say, they did what they wanted to. They said they were going to do. That's what I say.
You do the right thing, we praise you.
Exactly. The BCBiano, just let us know. Why?
So we'll be waiting for his call.
All right. Just keep me posted. Keep me posted.
We'll do that. Do that.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Nana Wati. Medase. All right. Take care. Medimisi hase. Makramo. Etifo sɛ mekae no visa nightmares because sɛ obi agent ni bi adwo sika so de betu kwan no fa nkɔ no no ne o de fa bra ha sei me ai be free agent no ye ne ambedi nkomo e be make sure de ye betu ye because sɛ ne eni bi wo ha un sɛ ɛya na ekowie sɛ ebufuo enti na agent no kɔ block you because frustrations ne dɔso na ebia sorry frustrations ne dɔso enti eba ne sana na fe obia de yaw na fe but ha isisi bibia enti they say agent ne say amo de sika no compensation bi esa amo de mamo no amo de be mamo if me Henry visa nightmare makramo piao